Nothing's off limits with this duo. It's father and daughter, Don and Cher. And join the club if you're a chattermouth.
Hey y'all, it's Cher and
Dawn.
And welcome back to the
Chattermouth Podcast.
Woot woot. How's it going?
Oh, it's so nice to have a girly time. And
oh my gosh.
Belle
the
is
best.
with Jared now, so we could actually talk. You never hear me when I'm talking.
I know.
Because
I'm
you have
talking
always
about
one ear
Belle.
listening to Belle and what Belle has to say, which I
Yes.
understand. But the same token, we can get into really talking. You know, like I have so many things I want to tell you.
I'm excited.
But
Okay,
I always
let's go.
feel you're not really listening.
I'm sorry. I have a baby. What do you want? You know, it is. I feel like having our podcast is like our excuse to just have our girls' night because Jared's watching Belle. I could just go and sit and talk. Like, this is the best.
It's so the best.
Okay,
Because
so
you're actually hearing me
yeah,
now.
so ladies, grab your drinks. Let's sit back. Let's start chatting. Okay, so
Yes.
tell me, what's been on your mind, Mom?
Well, I gotta tell you the first thing, you know, I'm so into makeup and skin
Yes.
stuff and all that. So I'm so excited. I found this new trick, and I'm telling you, this trick is great.
What is this? Okay.
So after you wash your face in the morning
Mm-hmm.
and before you put on your foundation, I mean, after you put your creams on and everything and your
Mm-hmm.
moisturizer, before you put on your foundation,
Okay.
take translucent powder and lightly put it all over your face. Brush it on your face lightly.
Okay.
Let it sit a few minutes.
Okay.
Then put on your foundation and your skin will look flawless.
Wait, what?
Literally flawless.
I
I'm
think
telling
you have
you.
it backwards. Isn't it to see like skin makeup first, then you powder?
Cher, what have you been telling me lately
What?
about my skin?
It's been looking
Honestly.
very matte. It has been looking very matte.
And also, I have very oily skin.
Wait, I'm so confused. But I feel like everybody always puts on the translucent powder after you put your skin makeup on.
Yes, but I'm telling you, this trick is to die for. I thought it was crazy too.
Where did you hear this?
Actually, I heard it on TikTok, and I thought it was crazy. And I said,
Really?
you know what? I'm going to try it, you know?
So
But
interesting.
this actually does work.
Your skin does look very soft today, I must say. Everyone's going to be like staring at your skin this episode.
Uh-oh.
But like, that's really cool. Okay, I'm going to try it. I feel like
You
it
can
might
put-
dry out my skin a little
No,
bit.
it doesn't, though.
No?
And also, you could put a little on afterwards also, after you
Okay.
put your foundation on. But it's a great trick.
Interesting. Okay, well, I need to try this. I will report back next episode, let you know how it is.
Yes.
That sounds cool. See, I feel like it's so funny. Nowadays, our roles have reversed. I used to always be teaching. Well, first it started off with you teaching me everything. Then I started teaching you everything.
Yes.
Now I'm like barely on social media. You're always scrolling. And now you're teaching me everything again.
Well, you're so busy with Belle, you don't
So
really
busy.
have time. And
I
then
know.
at night, you're so tired.
So tired.
So, and
All right,
I
well,
have
let's just-
time because I'm tired.
You look too young to be retired.
So I'm excited.
I know, your favorite thing to do. It's like, what's your hobby? And it's like sitting there just relaxing on the
You know,
couch, scrolling away.
I really haven't found myself in that department yet of what actually I want to do, to be honest with you. There's like a lot of things I'm thinking about, but I'm not really sure. I mean, I love doing these podcasts because I love to talk. I love to chatter.
Me too.
That's why we're
chattermouths.
But otherwise, besides that, I'm not really sure. You know, people say, but do you have to like do something? Can't you just be you?
Of course, you can just be you, but like, you also want to have something to like, look forward to. I guess you enjoy doing the podcast. You enjoy doing, but you should like do. You have such a personality. Like, you used to like to paint, but then you like don't want to feel like doing it. I don't know.
I'm just not sure, you know, what I
Yeah.
want to do, but I could take it slow. Why not?
Totally. Well, just one day at a time. they
It's all
say.
about just being happy. And
Totally.
if it makes me happy not doing anything, then so what? I won't do anything.
Sounds like a relaxing life.
So anyway, I got more.
Okay,
more
tell me
things to do.
more. What else?
So I find of all the eyelashes, I'm loving the CVS Kiss.
Me too. I've actually really been enjoying them too. The 3D kiss.
The 3D
Isn't it so funny?
kiss.
But so you know what's interesting? Moving to Miami, it's very different style than living in New York City.
What do you mean?
Everybody has their lashes done, which a lot of people in New York do too. Everyone has their butt done. Everyone has their boobs done. Everyone, like, dresses more sexy. Like everybody wears tube tops every day, short shorts every day. Everyone looks very hot. Like,
Wait, you forgot the other
sexy
thing
hot.
they do.
What?
Their lips.
Oh, everyone has their lips done. I'm like, it's weird. It's like in New York, it's so like people cover up more, I guess, because it's colder in New York. It's just a different style. In New York, in Miami, everyone's very like sexy. It just made me think of this because you said eyelashes, and I was thinking how I should get my eyelashes done, but it ruins your lashes, I feel like, when you actually get them done. So I've been really liking the Kiss 3D ones also, which are like the cheapest ones, but
it's
really good.
So interesting because I've had my eyelashes done in the past. And actually, I do love it because you don't really need to wear makeup and you just have those lashes on. But the thing is, they only last for like 2 weeks and you have to have them touched up. And then when they come off, they really do. Your lashes are like such in bad condition. And,
You're right.
And I don't want to totally lose my own lashes. So I don't know how so many girls have them
But
done.
I will tell you that doing your lashes yourself, like, it takes a long, out of everything I do on my makeup, doing my lashes takes me the longest. And it is really annoying.
Besides the eyebrows.
Oh, the eyebrows are always an issue because, like, I can never get them to look the same.
They say they're not twins, they're sisters, but still.
Mine are like distant cousins a lot of times. Like, it's very hard to get them to be like the same.
That's good. Yes.
But I know, I do, like, it's the same thing with, like, to be a girl, it's kind of hard to be a woman. Like, you have to have your,
It's
you have to
so
always look
hard
good.
to be
Like, you
a
have to always have
woman.
people say, like, you have to have your lashes done, you should have your nails done. Like, my
Yes.
nails look terrible right now.
Me too, because I like
know.
those stick-ons.
Me too. Well, we've been doing the glue-on ones,
Yes.
which
I
are
like
nice.
those
I like them too, but they
glue-ons.
fall off in a few days.
They do fall off
and they're
in a few
annoying to have to
days.
keep. I have to keep like I always have to carry them with me everywhere I go because one is always popping off, and I always gotta like quickly glue it before anyone notices.
And a lot of times I'm thinking that I have one off in a picture or something. It's so embarrassing.
So annoying. But like going to the salon, like some people love going to the salon every week.
do.
I just feel like I don't have time for that.
I
Is that
don't.
weird?
I don't like going to the salon. It's like I look at the clock. Like, come on. You know.
I do like getting a pedicure though, because I could just sit there and be on my
Because
phone.
they're massaging your feet,
it's like-
and who doesn't like that?
Right, that's like the best
Oh,
part. of it.
talking about feet.
Oh, don't get me started on
Cher.
Don't even get me started.
I am so upset.
Are we really bringing this up right now?
Yes, we are. I have to bring it up.
Oh my gosh.
Your feet, you
bad.
have such dry skin on your heels. They're so
bad.
cracked. I mean, you really could get
I
infection.
know. It's very bad. So
You
my
know?
feet literally look like
I don't know how did that
I
even
have
happen
holes.
to you.
What's that movie Holes? I have like literally like crevices and I don't know what's wrong with me. The bottom of my feet, I have like literally
What is
holes
that?
on the bottom of my feet.
No,
I don't
it's really
understand.
disgusting. But it's
I-
really scary. It's scary because you could get a really
I
bad
know.
infection.
It really hurts because I literally have like holes on the bottom. When I step on it, they like separate. They're like cracks.
Cracks.
They're
Not
like cracks.
holes, they're
They're
cracks.
like cracks. So they like hold. They like open up. It's very hard. I don't know. This morning, my mom was literally putting Vaseline and Aquaphor on my feet and then made me wear socks. So I'm wearing sneakers today.
And you must do it twice a day. I'm gonna
usually always
because
wear
you're never
sandals.
thinking about yourself. And you know, it's very important. I mean, it's okay to have children. It's okay to have, really give all your attention to them. But you also have to care about yourself too, Cher.
I know.
You
I
know,
care about
I mean,
myself.
you
I
should-
just don't.
But
I
it's
just
not
like.
healthy.
It's like annoying to go put the Aquaphor on your feet and then find socks and put it on before you go to sleep. I guess it's like not that annoying. I just,
Doesn't
like,
it hurt?
It hurts so bad. It literally
then for
hurts
that
so bad.
alone, you
I
should
know,
be doing it.
I know. I need to start doing it.
So that was another hack I had read. I hope it works. So suds the foot with Vaseline and then put the sock on and let it soak in there. So we'll see if it works.
Yeah.
I don't know that answer really, but we'll see.
Oh, so you're making me do something we don't even know.
No,
if it
but
works.
it's better than
has
what
to be
it
better
looks
than what
like
it is.
now. How is it
I
hurting
think
today?
it's because I wear these like flat shoes. You know how a lot of like shoes, like I have like these Tory Burch sandals I've been wearing all the time, and they're very flat. You need more cushion. I think I don't have like a lot of women's sandals don't have enough cushion. You notice that?
Right.
I need to start wearing the ones that you got me because those have way more cushion. Those,
Yeah,
actually the ones you're wearing now.
Yeah.
Are those comfortable? The ones
They're
you're wearing now?
so comfortable.
I need to start wearing ones like that.
Yeah, what are they called? I forgot what they're called. I could look to see.
It's just bringing up her shit.
They're
Bionic.
Yeah, Vionic. They're great. I love them. The Vionic.
No, like our rainbows.
And they're cute.
You like rainbows a lot.
They're very good.
They're always
too.
comfortable.
Those are always my go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah, no matter what, those are the most comfortable. But the Vionic's very comfortable too, I have to say. And I think a little cuter than the rainbows.
The rainbows are like this, they're always comfortable, but they're like used to be more in style. They're not like in style shoes. You know what I mean?
They're a go-to. You go into the supermarket, they're good enough.
Right. You just have to just think what's comfortable. It's interesting. Styles change. Like, for example, okay, yes. I saw this girl in Miami. They are, like I was saying, there's so many, they're all like so fashionable. And then there I am like, but they're all so like fashionable. But there was this girl walking through where I live, and I live in this building that has like basically has like a mall inside of it. It's really cool. And she was wearing low-rise pants. And she literally looked like straight out of the 90s, but she looked so cool. And I was thinking like low rise. What are your thoughts? High rise or low rise?
Oh, high rise, definitely.
Right. You never got into the low rise.
I hate the low rise because the high rise really gives you that figure. That low rise, your hips look funny, your stomach doesn't look as great. But you know what? High rise definitely gives you that slimming look.
I agree, but low rise used to be so in style.
I know, I never liked it.
You would wear high rise, and I remember thinking, you look like a nerd, Mom. Stop with the high rise. Those are so nerdy. Now, like, all I wear are high rise pants, but low rise is coming back, and I don't think I'm very excited about that.
The low rise?
Yeah, it's coming back in style.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Remember you used to say to me.
It used to be like the lowers. Yeah. What?
You used to say to me, I like wearing black. I always love wearing black. Now I've really got into color, to be honest with you. But I'm a black girl, loving black clothes. But anyway, you used to say to me, Ma, you can't wear all black.
I know, because you'd look
You
gothic.
can't wear all black.
Black hair, black liner, all black.
And visits me and you're wearing all black.
I live in New York forever. Like, yes, once you live in New York, you learn that wearing all black is it's a statement. And it's just like the easiest thing to wear.
Right. But when you go to Miami, you got to
wear color. It's like
to wear color.
Neon. Yes.
Yeah. So
it's just so funny how like where you live, you have different things.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
But it's hard. I have this feeling like which I think is so silly, but like now that social media is so big, I feel like you can only wear something so many times.
You're crazy about
it's
that.
True.
I don't know about that. Let me ask. I'd love to get feedback on this.
Too. What?
But do you really, looking at the clothes that we're wearing all the time?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Do you remember everything we're wearing? Like, I don't think so.
I like to wear the same clothes like every day if they're comfortable. Like I could wear the same clothes like literally every day. Like if I don't have to change on them in pajamas,
but as long as your hair looks good and your makeup is on, do you really have to wear like such clothes every day? I mean, do you really remember it?
Can you just like comment this somewhere, please, and like let us know?
Yeah, I'm really curious.
I'm very
about
curious
that.
too. Like if I post on a story wearing something, can I wear that same outfit like 3 days later, or is that like no?
Or maybe
or a week later?
Yeah, a couple of weeks later. Why not? Do you think they remember?
Well, I don't know if it's a cute outfit.
The juror thing is you always like to wear something new.
I do like to wear something
Always wear something new, no matter what.
That's why I really can't buy clothes anymore. That's why I literally don't. I don't even like shopping anymore. I used to love to shop.
Well, that's why I used to love like Rent the Runway and stuff.
Yeah, I did Rent the Runway for a little bit, but I just like don't really love their clothes. They're not really my style. A lot of their clothes are very like professional.
Well, I find that like Rent the Runway, or when you're renting clothes, Express has that now too.
What?
That you could rent their clothes.
From Express?
Yeah, I got an email on that just
Really?
recently. Yes, but
That's so
the thing
interesting.
is that. How do you get it to fit you just right? I a lot of times need things altered.
Oh my gosh. I remember going shopping with you when I was a little girl. You would literally destroy the fitting rooms.
Yes, I
You
would.
would make me run out like 100 times to find one pair of jeans because you'd always say, my butt looks too big. It was always that your butt looks too big. Your butt is literally so flat. don't have a big butt at all.
I thought she's my daughter on my side. Obviously not.
You literally don't have a big butt at all.
What are you talking about? I've always known to have a big butt.
Who knows you was having a big butt ever?
It's
You don't.
Daddy.
No, you don't have a big butt at all.
Well,
Remember
compared to now where everyone's doing butt injections,
it's
no,
like
I
the
do
bigger
not
the
have
better.
a
Nowadays,
big
the
butt.
big butts are so in
So
style.
compared to that, I don't have a big
I
butt.
know.
But
I
years
want to
ago,
get
there
like
wasn't.
pads for my butt to make that look bigger.
Hey, it's so
But
funny.
it's so different. You used to like want it flat.
Yeah.
Not flat. Who wants to have big boobs and then just like totally flat going down? You gotta have a little curve.
I know, but the
All about
big
the curve.
It's about that time in our podcast where we're going to hit pause because we have something really exciting that we want to share with you.
We wrote a book together.
That's right. It's called A Bond That Lasts Forever. And basically, it's how we got this close and how you can too. It goes over all of our life's ups and downs, our struggles and obstacles, and became as close as we are today.
We share tips and quotes and actionable steps on how you can create your own ideal relationship. We even share photos on us throughout the years so you can see us on a whole different new level.
It's so true. Anyways, we loved writing this book, but we hope that you love reading it just as much or maybe even a little bit more. Anyways, you can pick up the book at abondthatlastforever.com. You can get it at Walmart, on Amazon, at Barnes & Nobles,
Or wherever you get your books.
Hey, you're stealing my line. Anyways, we hope you love reading it. Now, let's get back to the podcast.
The big butts make you look heavier to me, so that's why I never liked that.
No, but that's
me growing up, me in my era, no one had big butts. I mean, that was like being like, really like getting heavier. You want to look thinner and more petite, so you don't get the big butts. But now the big butts are in, so what can
Now
I
everyone likes the big butt. Now it's like really, it's in style. I know. I want to.
So now I'm in style.
So now you're doing all the butt workouts to make it big. Now I see you doing those squats. Don't even pretend. I see her doing her squats every day.
Yes, I do my squats.
She's trying to get that going.
That's true. I am.
Yeah, that is too funny.
Oh, another great thing is
What?
Cher.
Yes.
You have to stop putting retina A under your eyes. The lowest dose, 0.25. The lowest dose. I went to this anesthetician. She was doing a facial on people, and she saw my under eyes, and she said, Dawn, what have you done? Have you done laser? Because I've never seen anything like it. And I said, no, haven't done any laser. And I told her I've just been using the Retina A, the 0.25 under the eyes every evening. And I swear by it, girls.
Oh my gosh.
You get that? And I'm telling you, in a few months, your under eyes are going to look so much better. I promise you. That's my secret.
So interesting. I need to
Yes.
start doing that.
Yes.
Yeah. One of these days.
Yeah.
I know.
Actually, I started putting it above my lips too now.
Oh, interesting.
So we'll see how that goes. That's just new.
I start to notice it's like so hard. You start to see, like, you know what I always don't like is my bunny lines. I'm always like, do you do anything for that?
That's a hard one. That's really
So
hard.
I recently did something. I told you about this. I'm going to tell everybody. So I stopped breastfeeding and I was like so excited. So I let Jared, I had him do my Botox.
Really? Why in
Yes. I
the
told
world
you that,
would
no?
you
Maybe
let
not.
Jared do
What
your
you
Botox?
mean? He's my husband and he's a plastic surgeon.
I know, but who wants your husband to see your lines on your face? You're supposed to say beautiful for your husband. You don't want to point out if you have any lines on your face to your husband.
You know what?
I would never go to my husband to do any type of procedure, Botox, because you want to be the beautiful girl to them. You don't want to say, hey, put the needle in that line I have and that line I have. That's crazy,
No,
Cher.
wait. There's like a fine line, right? So I'm married to somebody who all he does all day is look at people's lines. It's like so different than what you have.
But
I get
you're
it for
his
you.
wife.
I understand, but he literally, it's like when I was a nurse and I was doing injectables for people, whenever I would talk to someone new, all I would zoom in on is like their lines. And so he gets that. Like he knows, he sees me every day. He knows I have a wrinkle. So like, you're shaking your head no over here.
No,
Like,
you just go and look beautiful to him,
But you know what's funny? I tried to like do my own dots of where I think I should do it, and he's like,
no.
No, you can't do
He's like,
yourself.
no, let me just like, no, I wasn't going to inject myself. I was just drawing where I wanted him to put the Botox. 'Cause I'm a
right.
nurse. I know how to do it too. But he
Right.
was like, no, let me just do it. He did a great job.
Well,
But also
he
it's
does
like-
great at what he does. Who's
Honestly,
saying
it's
that?
weird. So when I was doing injectables as a nurse, people would come in and they would say like, oh, I don't want to tell my husband. And I would say, listen, I totally get it. Like that's,
Yeah.
you don't want to show your husband that you're
No,
aging. Like you want to stay young and beautiful forever. And I totally get it. And then there's other women would come in with their husbands and they'd be pointing out every line, every wrinkle in front of them. And I'd always be like, don't show them this side of you. Like you don't need to show them that. Just show them looking beautiful because that's how I was raised. But now I'm in this really hard predicament because that's like he is a plastic surgeon. Like why would I go pay someone else to do it when I can get it for free? And like, you know what I mean? It's weird. I feel like, this was my opinion, I felt like I'm starting really young that if I start saying now I have a line, it won't matter as much when I'm actually older and have a lot of lines. You know what I mean? I'll just make it like it's like the norm.
I understand you're starting young, but when you are young, you don't think yourself as young. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I feel young.
mentally,
We're young.
you know.
I'm young.
Of course you're young.
I'm
You're
doing
so
it as a
young.
preventative. Like I don't actually have lines. I didn't do very much.
Right.
I barely did any. I did it more as like a preventative, so I don't get them. Like I could still squint and do all those
Right,
things.
right,
you know?
right.
So do you really think I shouldn't have done it?
I
No,
just-
honestly. Okay, and put yourself in my position. You're married to a plastic surgeon. Would you not have him do? You know what I mean?
I think in 10 years, ask me the same questions. I will definitely tell you not to have him do it.
No, if I've been doing it for 10 years, I definitely would have him do it. You know
I
what I
don't
mean? It's different. That's why you start young. Yeah. All right, ladies, you please tell me what you think I should do.
rationalize
I start now, and I make it like a no big deal thing.
Mm-hmm.
One day I'm going to want to get my boobs done, I feel like. And then do I go to my husband for that or do I not? I don't know.
think you should go to him for that.
I don't know if I would want my boobs. I go back and forth.
I don't think
know?
you should have your boobs done.
Well, one day, no?
I don't know. I think you have great boobs.
I have good boobs, but the problem is that like they're
And
not
it's
as good as they once
natural.
were
So
because I breastfed for
what?
way too long.
You're great. You look great. I wouldn't start
Thanks.
with them. You know, guys like natural. They say they don't,
Yeah.
but they do, I think.
What do you mean? A lot of guys say they like that.
What?
A lot of guys say they like natural, yeah. But like, I don't know. I just feel like they're not the same as they once were.
Nobody's the same as they
breastfeeding.
once were. You know? So who is the same?
I do want to get this laser you told me done.
Oh, so
I do
there's
wanna
this
do- 'cause,
laser that
I'm all about these preventative things too. Like laser, Botox is preventative. I haven't done like filler or anything yet, but maybe one day soon, but maybe. But like lasers, it's all just preventative, right? So what is this laser?
Okay, so there's a lot of different lasers out. There's so many different ones. And really, you have to be careful of a lot of them because they can hurt you rather than help you. They can burn your skin. They can destroy your skin. So you have to be very careful of who does it and what kind you're doing and what you're doing it for. So I did a lot of research on it, and I hear the really good laser. I haven't used it myself yet, so I can't like totally say, but I would like to try the Profound. That's what it's called, and it's supposed to be very good for the skin. You only need to do it one time, and it also like tightens up the skin, and it's very good. But of course, I have to find who does it and where to get it done and make sure about it because you really do have to do your homework before you go somewhere for that.
Right. So can you do our homework and get us an A+ and find us a really good place?
Yeah, I'll work on that.
Because I really want to try it.
Yeah,
I feel
I'll
like it'd be
definitely
nice,
work
but you have to
for
be
it.
careful, like the sun.
Yes.
We have been swimming literally since we moved to Florida every single day. We have not missed one day to go swimming. Belle's obsessed with swimming.
It's very hard to find the right sunscreen, though. I find a lot
yeah.
of them break me out.
Me too. It's so
And that's
bad. So
very difficult.
this is like really bad. Don't get mad. But I don't wear sunscreen on my face. I always wear a huge hat and sunglasses to protect my face because if I put sunscreen on, I always break out. So Jared always gets mad at me. And so I always put it, because I put it all over my body, but just I don't wear it on my face, which is where you're supposed to wear it the most because
yes.
of wrinkles. But
Right.
I just feel like it's going to, break me out.
I understand that because I have the same problem, and I know that also. You know what's interesting? They say that you should even wear sunscreen indoors from the ultraviolet lights.
Really? Where'd you hear that? Instagram?
No,
Where'd you hear that?
For a while
Really?
now.
It's so interesting.
It's really from those fluorescent lights are not good for the skin either. Yes, that you should be wearing sunscreen. So I know how important sunscreen is, but finding the right one, I still have difficulty in.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I definitely do.
Yeah. How about your hair these days? How have you been feeling with that? We both have keratin treatments.
I've been having keratin treatments. I get it a little flat at times.
She's always puffing it out.
But I guess flat's better than the frizz.
You're fine. You know what? I am proud of you. You're finally learning how to curl your hair.
Trying so hard.
She's been trying.
And that's because you've been yelling at me about that. To do it yourself. Learn how to do it yourself.
so
Go on
annoying.
YouTube. Learn how to do it
You
yourself.
still haven't fully learned. I still fixed it up today.
But I try. I'm better than I
Yes, you are
much
trying.
better than I was. I have to say. Much better than
Is
I
it
was.
that hard?
It is hard.
I use like a wand that I get from Walmart, literally, and I just do one of those, like twist it around, the wand, and that's
But honestly, we did this photo shoot for Smothered, and she kept curling my hair and redoing. I have a lot of my hair's not in such great condition from it.
So you should do a mask.
I need
do
to
one of
do
those
that.
hair masks.
I need to do that. Yes.
Yeah.
How do you like the keratin treatment that
I
you have
like it,
now?
but okay, so I like having keratin treatment, but I also don't like having one, and I'll explain.
Why?
I like having it because when there's like a lot of humidity, my hair doesn't frizz as much, which is really nice. There's also a lot of upkeep with it. Like,
What? What do you mean? What's the
Like, I
upkeep?
go swimming every single day, like I was just saying, and I can't get my hair wet because it strips the hair of the chlorine. So I have to always wear it up. And I can't put my head under water, and that's annoying. And I also feel like putting all those hair products in to scrunch my hair probably isn't good
No,
for it.
it
So I have to wear my hair the same way every day.
Well, you can wear it straight too. You don't
It doesn't
always have
look
to
as
wave.
good with me. It's
I
always
like it
it
straight
still
too.
gets I have to. I don't know. It's still
I think you
frizzy.
need a different keratin treatment. I don't think your
know if it
keratin
did
treatment
so
worked
good.
as well on you. You have nice thick hair, so you
Thank
probably
you.
just need a different keratin treatment on yours.
No.
Yeah, but isn't it better? It's not frizzing or
Do
anything.
you ever think of changing your hair color? No.
Are you into that mood again?
No.
Cher gets that mood every so often. She wants to change the color.
You
to
know what?
say
I'm
that.
living in Miami now, and everyone's blonde there.
Are they blonde there?
Lots of blondes, or there's a lot of Spanish too. So there's also a lot of dark. It goes both ways. But no, you know what it is that Belle's blonde. It's so
it's
silly.
so funny.
But she's such a light hair color, and my hair naturally is a lot lighter than this.
Right.
So part of me wants to be lighter, so I can be
that's
like
so
her, which is
interesting.
kind of silly. That's the Smothered in me,
Oh, that's so interesting.
But then you won't change, so
Right, that is very. It's hard to keep up the lighter hair color.
Yeah, I don't
on
have
your
time for
hair
that. That's true.
Because it does ruin the hair. Because if you're dyeing the hair and
I know,
bleaching it
that's
to
the
get
problem.
that, it
Right.
does break the hair.
You're right.
So that's a problem. But that's interesting, and
But you
you're
know what
getting
it is?
that itch for that.
I feel like I'm so young still. Like I'm only, I'm
Yes.
only in my very early 30s, and I'm already getting grays, and it's very frustrating. The gray hairs are
Talk to me
very
about
frustrating.
grays.
And we do box dye. We do the same exact color, box dye, which is fine, but it also is annoying because it keeps coming out like every 2 weeks. It's like I see them. And they're
Yes.
really annoying. Like I never knew how annoying it was until it started happening.
It's so weird
really
that you're
annoying.
getting it so young because I didn't get it as young as you, but 2 weeks I definitely start seeing it.
I only get it on like the part, which is like annoying. I don't get it like over here, like on the front, but I get it in the part. I should
I'm
not
starting to get it more places, and it's definitely not fun. It's not funny to laugh at.
funny.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
But I have to be honest. When you do have darker hair, it's easier to cover.
No, it's not. They say
Well,
when
it's
it's lighter, it's easier to
It's
cover.
easier to cover in the fact that you can use the black crayon. That you can use, and it could stay longer while it's lighter. What crayon do you use to match the hair?
Right.
It might blend better in if it's like a two-tone. Like like I have some girlfriends that are like two-tone blondes, not blondes, but two-tone.
Yeah,
So they kind of blend it in, but you do see the gray too. But when you're dark, you have that crayon that really does help.
You have to always have that crayon. I need to get a new crayon. I don't have one.
I'll
so-
get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a little
I have
bit.
all different kinds. I have like the spray ones, the L'Oreal spray, and then I have the crayon and the different, they do help. Of course, it's not the same as when you dye it.
But remember our wigs that we wore, the blonde wigs to Belle's
know.
dental visit? It was unsmothered. It was really cool to see us as blondes.
Yeah,
like,
it
I
was
feel
so
like it was
different.
really cool. I feel like it could go either way.
Did you like it?
I did. I did like it. I liked that hairstyle too, but I know my real hair would never lay that way.
Right. It would never. And then once you cut it like that, it's never going to.
You know what's
longer
interesting? They have some amazing wigs nowadays.
Yeah.
They have some really cool ones with like lace tops. I couldn't believe all the things that they have nowadays.
Who's wearing the wigs? It's
So hot. That's the problem. It's so hot.
It's just so hot, know? And, I don't know. I can't see myself putting on the wigs.
Yeah,
you
I wouldn't be
know.
able to. I mean,
It was fun for the
like, the
dental
day,
appointment, just for a day and fun. But it was interesting. I felt like a different person in that.
It's kind of cool. It's kind of fun.
It was fun. You totally feel like a different person.
I know.
Did you like me in the blonde?
I did. I liked it. I
You
did.
did?
Yeah, but I also like you dark. I think I know you dark, so of course I
know
like
me
you dark.
dark,
It's like when
right.
Daddy, my dad, when his whole life he always had a mustache, and one day he shows up to dinner
Yeah.
with no mustache, and I remember crying because I'm like, that's not my dad. And I feel like, which he looks great without a mustache, but I feel like that's with you. If you were to go blonde, it'd be like, that's not my mom. You know what I mean?
Right.
So-
Sometimes I think of putting like two tones in the hair, but then you have to
Then you
keep,
have to keep it up. It's
and
so
that's
easy just
so
to box dye.
hard.
And it's so
can
much
you
cheaper.
believe it, girls? We still, Cher and I, do box dye. None of my friends do box dye.
No.
They say to me, "You do box dye? How do you do it?"
Literally every time I box dye my hair, though, I literally am covered in dye at the end of it.
have
She
to
hates
take
it. She's always like,
rags.
Cher, it's
She's
in
so
your hair.
messy.
It's on your face. I literally have it all over me by the time I'm done. Like,
you have-
all over. I wish you could see a video of this. Like, it's literally all over me.
And you have to
It's so
quickly
funny.
take it off. I take it off with you with a rag.
I
because,
know. She's always helping, right?
it'll dye the skin of your hair.
Yeah, it's so bad. Oh my gosh. And sometimes it itches, like it burns my hair. I'm
Yeah,
always, like,
sometimes.
scratching it.
Yeah, that's a little
But you know
hard.
what? So I would like to go blonde, pardon me, but I think it wouldn't work. But I feel like I'm too pale. Like I'd have to always be spray tanned. And I love being spray tanned, but Jared hates when I'm spray tanned because
Why?
he hates the smell. He says you smell like a spray tan, and he hates that. You know?
I don't like the spray tan. Well, I think when you're older, you don't really want a spray tan because it makes you look weathered and older.
Like with that rubbery.
Yes. So actually, when you're older, it's just the opposite. You want to look lighter. Your skin want to be lighter because it just looks younger in my eyes.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, you don't want to have the spray tan. And then also the spray tan brings out every line that you have.
Isn't that interesting? Because it seeps in.
Yes,
It's like, you know what I noticed? You can tell someone in a bathing suit has a spray tan because if you look at their butt cheeks, you can always see right under the butt cheek, it's always like a white line.
Interesting.
Yeah, because they always miss that part.
That's so interesting.
Yes. Anyways, this was such a fun episode. I love just like having this girl talk
this
with
was
you.
just fun.
And our chattermouths, of course. So much fun. Well, cheers. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, if you are there for joining our podcast. This was so much fun. We will see you all next time.
Bye.